night while I was thinking. Da 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 da. With you. Da 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 da. Wait, what time are we gonna get there? According to the GPS, please. 12:12. Okay, good. That's it. We know how long I got to tell. Thank you. Start to cry. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Cause this time will need goodbye. Bye, 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 bye. That's by Jodeci, but it's really by Stevie Wonder. But Jodeci did that thing, child. I'm in a '90s kind of R&B mood. I tell you, it started off with Midnight Star. Can you make me say ooh, ooh, ooh? Tell me, honey, it feels so good. So, thank you for coming to my channel. My name is DebraAnnMatthews, and my channel is all about weight loss, wellness, lipedema, lymphedema, chronic pain, back pain, weight loss, wellness, mobility, weight loss, obesity, and morbid obesity. So if you got some of that stuff, honey, I say lose weight with me. Now let me tell you, what my channel is not about is y'all giving me advice, food policing, being mean boys and girls, and all the stuff that's gonna get you giving you some hashtag you stupid on my channel. And so to the very most, I will block you. I don't really block most of you because most of you need me to have something to look at because you got a boring life and you are not happy with yourself. So why would I deprive you of that privilege? But some of y'all pushing it. Okay. So watch yourself. No, your mama used to say, don't run out. Don't run out. But what you can do is hit the like button, the comment button, and be the first to send me a super chat. You can even send me a cash app. Okay, look here. I'm in the comments and I'm gonna try. Maybelline has this try the makeup thing. So I put the link there. I'm gonna work on giving y'all, they give me so much stuff that I can do as a creator. It's too much. It's just too much. It's just too much. It's just too much. But I'm trying to learn. But I really wanted to talk about something. This weight loss journey is a bugaboo. And I want to encourage you, and I want you to know that no one thing is the answer. Eating isn't the answer. Even though eating, you can't exercise and then eat poorly and expect to lose weight. Exercise, you can't, well, you really can lose weight without exercising. What exercise does for you is it gives you, number one, endorphins. It's just like a good feeling, same as if you was having sex. And exercise also strengthens, strains, and gait remembrance. That means you are, every one of us was born with the ability with strength, and we built that strength through kid play. So you want to keep strengthening with muscle, with the weights, stretching. These muscles got to be stretched. Babies do it naturally. Athletes do it. So as you get older, you got to stretch. Okay, none of us gonna get out alive without stretching and straining. And then gait remembrance. For those of us who have mobility issues, what we are really doing is reminding our muscles, our arms, our legs, our knees, and our thighs, and the ankles, hey, you know how to move. So that's kind of the whole thing about mobility. And then when it comes, add that mindset. You're going to add that I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Because if you spend your time talking about the knots, the negatives, the kinks, and the struggles and the hards, it's going to affect your ability to do. I'm beginning to tell you to stop telling me that on my channel. Stop telling me, oh, I know it's hard. or I know what y'all need to do. But I'm talking about for me. Hey, Bria, thank you. I am morbidly obese, baby. I got to trust my instinct. Let me tell y'all something. I was eating them celery this morning. That stuff was not even good. I had some deal on it, and I realized it's probably because it's genetically modified. Because celery has a nice taste, but I don't feel like it. I got my boiled eggs right here. I got my that guacamole green stuff right here. I got some celery. I don't feel like eating that. I got a Gatorade, and I think I got a ginger ale in there. I feel like eating that. But when I calm down and sit down, I'm gonna eat it. I don't feel like eating it though. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I went to Dave and Buster's yesterday. I got some, which hated it, so I was like, "Bring me some fries," and I got some chicken wings. And when I got home, it upset my stomach. So honestly, when you stop eating all those oils and stuff like that, and it wasn't even fried, it just doesn't agree with your body. So Miss Deborah gonna have to rethink that. But I ate at the Chinese restaurant. But when I did eat the Chinese restaurant, I got plain chicken, no breaded, and I was fine. Normally Chinese food runs through you. So I do eat out, not so much, but I do eat out at least once or twice a month. But I got a house full of food, and I'm like, ugh. I got the chicken marinated. I made the potatoes. I just don't feel like it. But I'm gonna feel like it because what? Miss Deborah gonna what? Do what she say do. And it's okay. I'm saying this to you because it's okay to honor how you feel. And then you have to decide, you have to make a decision. And I think that because it deals with food, and because if you're obese, you have a relationship with food that may not be the best, or you're changing that relationship to be better, you need to know that it's okay to honor how you feel. And that's exactly the problem. Now, I don't know about y'all because I don't know you, but for me, morbid obesity, I have a problem with boundaries. Look at all that water. Oh my goodness. We're going to roll away in the rain, y'all. I have a problem with boundaries. I have a problem with dealing with conflict. I have a problem with communication. Now, I speak very well and I'm very pretty. However, conflict is communication, and I have a problem doing stuff I don't want to do. I'm not unlike y'all young people. Y'all ain't going to do it. I just do what I want to do, and the stuff I don't want to do, I don't know. But guess what? As a part of my journey, I've been doing so much over the last month that's hard. So part of this journey is understanding that you're going to have to face, you're going to have to put 2 feet, like the young people say, you're going to have to be 10 toes down and face what's difficult. You're going to have to face it. Now, what you have to do is give yourself. So that's why it's important not to speak negatively. And I was listening to Hebrews. Y'all need to put your YouTube on Hebrews, the book of Hebrews in the Bible, baby. It gives you some stuff. And it was talking about faith. Some people came back to life because of their faith. They had passed away and came back to life. Some people kept the faith and didn't see the promised land. But God wants us to have faith. So who are you? Hi, Mr. or Miss. Oh, Miss, your local lesbian. Lord, this child got me using the L word. My goodness. But hi, sweetie. Let me tell y'all something. Jesus didn't die on the cross going, well, I don't know about that, Jesus. You know it's hard. Now he did say, Father, if this cup. But the point is he wasn't walking around with that negative talk. And he wasn't walking around. This is something I know this y'all be doing. Y'all want to talk to me about things that are sinful. deviant, and all of this stuff. And then you want to talk about Jesus. Mm-mm. That's the Bible said. Watch what you say out of your mouth. You don't need to tell me what happened to somebody that's terrible. You don't need to tell me about witchcraft because I know it exists. Jesus Christ of Nazareth is the best God. Everybody else got some lowercase gods, but Jesus Christ of Nazareth got the big G. So you got to think about that. All of those things make a difference. And I'm giving a shout out to the person that started my transformation. That's Eddie Fuse. Eddie Fuse would do that deliverance prayer over your butt, and he will also teach you to put out in your heart all that crap and focus on Jesus. And so look Eddie Fuse up. It's really tailored towards men, but it's really good. So let me tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put y'all over here somewhere and I'm gonna read to you. I wanna share with you what I'm doing. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. So hopefully it won't fall out. Okay, this person wrote some wonderful things. I'm gonna read it. So let me see if I can't read it because I really wanted to share what she said. Okay, because I thought it was so wonderful. I don't even see her name, but anywho, if the weight was what the doc wanted, then the overweight person would be accepted to get to the past. One thing you know is that when we do exercises, we all know we gain muscles, and those muscles weighs more than fat, which means that even though you feel like you lost weight, which is true, your shape has changed a lot than your weight, which is coming afterwards. Bravo. That's the end of it. So what she talked about is but he didn't give them any exercises to do. Let me see if I can find the first part of this because it's really good what she was saying. So my printer wouldn't let me print. Okay, here it is. This is it. Okay, here it is. So I won't read the back part again. I'll just read. The first two parts. This is Angela KRAJEWSKI 6419, and this was over a year ago. So you are so courageous. I saw several clips on YouTube where there were this doc who took care of overweight people, and all he asked them was to lose some weight by eating less and doing what they could do as exercise. Afterward, he would accept to do a bypass on them to lose more weight and feel better. But in those videos, I never ever heard him advise them to do things you do. I feel so sorry for those women and men knowing that if they didn't try to lose weight, they would plainly die. But he didn't give them any exercises to do, even the minimum. Now it was on a YouTube clip, which means that I didn't see what exactly the doc told them before or else, but seems like it would be logical to do a daily minimum while cutting down on eating. I like what this person is saying because they are exactly right. Those channels, and God bless them. I guess the good thing is they do have all of it. It says, I wrote something out, some change grace. So you have to give yourself grace. Change requires number one, you give yourself grace, doing what you can until you can do better, then switch. In your weight loss journey, you're gonna pivot a lot. So that's a spelling word. We've gotten away from our spelling words dealing with obesity. So pivot is another spelling word I want you to put on your spelling test. It took me a long time to stop eating junk food. Food addiction, this is what I wrote. Food addiction is real. I needed help trying and trying and trying again. And then I tested different methods to eat, to dig foods for different reasons. So I used to eat chicken products, but then when I got this high cholesterol or elevated cholesterol, I realized I don't want to eat chicken byproducts, even though they taste good. And then I tested different methods to eat different foods for different reasons. This is why I don't like people giving me advice. Share your journey, yes. Police me, no. Each person must trust their instinct and work their plan. Get support. Join a weight loss group. Get an active group that you can participate in. Smile, cry, learn, grow. Yes, it's a journey of faith and hope. And honestly, I know one of my weight loss facilitators, she never write her food down. And so I don't worry about that. I write down my group, my meal plan, my grocery list, and then I get inspiration. And honestly, today I am not inspired. Do you hear me? I'm going over here to hear Jeff preach. I'm just not inspired. But I gotta get inspired because I got things to do. Now I am inspired to get my garage set up as a dining room table. But I got all them boxes I need to put in my house so I can go away. Because I can't be too cluttered. I got to declutter. So maybe I'll throw stuff away. When I come home, I'm going to maybe clean some more in the garage. I don't feel like no whole lot of cooking, but I don't know. So I always say that find something to keep you motivated, and that's exactly what I have to do because I need a reason to do something. I don't really just do stuff because I need to do it, and that's the truth. And what I appreciate about my coach, when I lost 33 pounds, then I ate popcorn for like 4 months because I was stressed out. And I was like, Coach, I've been eating popcorn. He didn't lecture me, he didn't say anything because he knew that I needed to get it. And when I got it, like the other day, he looked at my food list, and I put my food list in the comments, my grocery list. He said, Deborah, that's a great grocery list, okay? So here it is right here. So you got to let people, and that's hard because people get mad at you when you don't want to do what they want to do. But Coach, he tells us that it's all about how you season your food. And mostly I got seasonings on here. And I got two salads. I got a lot of seasoning, green peppers, instant brown rice, canned spinach, frozen spinach, tuna, 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 tuna steaks, not tuna fish. So it's just wonderful because it took me a minute to get there. Now, there is like that. If you took psychology in college and learned about Paslow's dog experiment, you know, behavior modification, straight behavior, dog food, spanking reward, it does work too. It don't really work for me because I don't really like all that fussing at me. I mean, you can fuss if you want to, but I'm gonna ignore you, okay? One time, a member of the Winans family came to work for us and worked as a secretary. And she used to be going out. She used to call me. I don't know what outlet, rah. I just hang the phone up. And my supervisor said, Deborah, she said, you hung the phone up in her face. I said, I listened to what she said, but, and then I let her go. And she was like, well, she came in and she made the owners of the building we work in change the carpet out. She was like, this is unacceptable. She's doing some good stuff, and that's good. And I appreciate that. But you don't have to be talking to me all crazy because I ain't the one for that one. My supervisor, this is how she get me to do stuff. She'll be like, Deborah, I love you. And I'm like, okay, what you need? I don't respond to all that rah rah. Now you can do it. You can do it. But I'm gonna be like sitting up here like this right here. Like I was 31 before a man yelled at me. And he yelled at me because I liked him, but I would always stand him up on the date. I would never show up. And he kept trying. He was like, "You gonna show up one of these days." So after the second time when I wouldn't show up for the date, I went to his job and made him a pineapple upside down cake and gave it to him. Isn't that cool? And that was so natural. I liked him. I just didn't want to go out with him because I was probably scared. But in any case, he yelled at me, and I was like, man, who you think he yelling at? But I ain't saying I just gave him his pineapple upside down cake and went, bye. And then eventually I went out with him, and eventually he made me know that I didn't have to be scared. So it was cool. But then years later, I'm telling you, dog, if there was God, know he knew what he was doing when he made man and he made canines. Because honey, they can be in the same family. Okay. But anywho, um, this journey is not one that's and people now for me, like I lost 3.2 pounds last week. This week I gained weight. But I ain't tripping because I know because of my weight right now, my body's gonna constantly fight me, constantly fight me, constantly fight me. But in a way, it makes me not want to eat. Like I lose my appetite a lot. So I might just eat a salad for breakfast, I mean for lunch, and some protein, or I might spread my salad between lunch and dinner. Even though I know I shouldn't do that, I'm really scared. I'm like, oh goodness. And I know my body is fighting me, but I'm like, oh goodness, maybe eating an apple isn't good. So I asked my coach, I say, is this apple gonna make me gain weight? He's like, no, an apple is not gonna make you gain weight. But I'm telling you, I'm kind of scared. So I'll be all right. I'm also kind of not feeling this food. It's like I can't eat cheese. I told my coach, I'm mad at you. I can't eat cheese. He talking about you can eat cottage cheese. So you're gonna go through different mental things. But I'm so grateful that you can't give me a piece of candy if you gave me $100 to eat it. You can't give me a peppermint. Y'all, I used to love when I'm where I'm going right now. I was at a singing practice with them, and they put me in front of a bowl of candy, and I just said, "Lord Jesus, y'all got a sense of humor." I said right there, I didn't eat not one. The old Jeff, I would have ate all that candy in 5 minutes or less. So I'm grateful for that. So this is what I have to say. In your journey, I was in the bed for 3 months, honey. I got to get to the door to get my Uber Eats. Do not beat yourself up. Start where you are and tell yourself, I want to. You're going too fast because you're getting ready to turn in. I I want to yeah, you getting ready to turn in. Gotta slow down. Yeah. Yeah, right in that where that yellow building. You been here before, Kent? Okay, slow down. You're gonna turn right here. And okay, right, yeah, right there. So if you can either go to the left and I can just ride my wheelchair all the way down here, or if you know how to back up, you can back up. It's right in front of us. If you know how to back up on the left down on that thing, you can. But if not, you can go all the way to the left, and I can just ride my wheelchair down the sidewalk. That's yeah, that's easier. So what I'm trying to say to you is now I don't know you and I don't know your journey. I'm just saying what I have found to be helpful is to give myself grace. I have a trainer that I pay. I go to the Y. I go to free classes. I go to lots of free classes. The community center is $5 a year. And baby, I ain't have no money. You can just let me out on the sidewalk, on the in the not on this, just like on this the black part. And then I'll get on the sidewalk. Yeah, that's that mean old barbershop man. Barber should not be mean. But what I'm trying to say is that you can give yourself grace. It's I when I first started going to line dancing class, I didn't have no $5. But when I got $5, I paid my $5. It's $5 a year. There are lots of free movement places around. And also when you find a trainer that you connect with, pay them. Pay them. It's okay. Because remember how I know I used to drive down restaurants, eating fast food restaurant fast like two or three at a time because I was stressed out. So that money that you spend overeating, put it into your trainer because you won't respect your journey until you're paying for something. Because that's why y'all can't talk to me unless you pay a consultation fee. Because what you talking about? Some girl, let me tell you my fat story. I'm gonna say, girl, let me tell you, did you drink some water? Did you give yourself some grace? Did you tell yourself it's gonna be all right? But now you beating yourself up and you want me to yell at you, but I can't yell at you for free. But I'm gonna say, give yourself some grace, get yourself some water, twiddle your toes, sit up and say, Juneteenth is coming, baby. I want to be at Juneteenth for 2 hours. And that's what you do. Don't beat yourself up. Keep learning. The more you learn, you're gonna get inspired. Get yourself a hair wrap. Girl, wrap your hair up. Get your African. Get you a Juneteenth T-shirt. Get you something to make you feel good about your journey, and then keep going. Until a setback, twiddle back. Ow, and it's all right. And then before you know it, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna be able to withstand so much sugar, and some of you gonna get off of that diabetes medicines, all the stuff. So hey, okay, let me see. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta get my purse. I'm putting my notes on my booty because at least I know where it's at. And okay, wait a minute. I got all this stuff. So y'all get my meaning. Y'all get what I'm trying to say today. I don't always, and y'all kill me talking about, oh, you're always happy. Y'all live in the real world. Who is always happy? Ain't nobody always happy. I just smile a lot. Okay. Okay. There's a rap singer. He sings, back when I ain't have nothing, you ain't want me. Now that I'm hot, you all on me. I see all them people going, she don't look like she lost no weight to me. See, I'm like, see, that's why y'all hate us. I'm coming. I'm putting my bag in here. So what y'all got to do is get y'all life together, okay, and smile about it, and know that this journey is doable. If you don't believe you can do it, you ain't gonna do it. So I believe I can do it. Okay. So God bless y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I got to go hear Jeff preach now. Bye. Peace and hair grease.